Hello guys, this is Tejashwini of ID number 1900300155. Today I am going to show my project which I did on Django, and my project name is Real Estate Management System. In this there are subcontinents like contacts, listings and media. In migrations, there are main Python files like init file, in which we need to write the requirements of the files, and in admin file who are going to register, and these all are written in this admin portal. And this is a HTML file which is written for my project. This is login HTML, and this is base site. The main site which I need to show to you is this one. This is my project, Real Estate Management, and this is the website which is run by me. And here we need to see the more. If we need to see more information, we need to click more info. We can see the information regarding that, and if we need to make an inquiry, we can click on make an inquiry, and we can submit the names here. And if you want to know about our page, we can know about here. And the loan, if we need loan to take a house or a flat, we need to see here. We need to submit a Google form, then we can see your needs here. The project which I pushed into the Git repository is this one. I did this project by using Jenkins and Azure pipelines. We can clone this code into GitHub using some commands like git init. First we need to initialize the Git, and we have to clone the repository where the Git project is stored. I cloned this project like this, and these are the codes which I cloned into my Git repository. This is apps.py, admin.py and models.py, which are written in the project. So these are the screenshots which I uploaded in the previous project. And in templates folder, we need to select the template and the accounts, admin, listing, pages and partial, which all come under the templates folder, and base.html. These all are based on the templates which we choose. So this is YAML file which I use it for Azure. This is YAML file which I use it for Azure. And first we need to open the command prompt for running the Jenkins. My Jenkins is already running, so we need to type the command like java jenkins.var and port number, which port number you have given before. By this command you can run the Jenkins. So I cloned the project in Jenkins also using commands. So if we need to run the project, we need to click on build now. So here my build is running. So when the build is successfully run, we can see a tick mark here. If it has any errors, we can see the cross mark like this. We can see here the build is successfully done, and we can see the console output here. And if we had made any changes, you can see the summary here, and we can go back to the project. And this is my Git repository which I cloned here. This is what I I did in Jenkins. And now let's move to Azure Pipelines. In Azure Pipeline, I created a project named as CDD projects, and we can go to pipelines. In pipelines, we need to go to my project. I use a Django using Python. So here the job name is Python 27, which I named. So you can click on that, and whatever you have created when you have checked out, and this all the information will be here, and the command line we can see here. And the Python script which is here in the document. By this you can see these codes which I had written in this project. Every code is been cloned into the Azure DevOps pipeline and the Git repository and Jenkins. If these all codes are perfect, only we can get the output here in the console output. Also we can see the version of the version of the Git and my Git repository, which the console output is right, and the pipelines here which I started and created here. We can see the Python demo here, and which the job I created and which I had done successfully before 6 seconds itself. Now if we need to see my GitHub repository, this is my GitHub. You can click on here and you can directly go to here, and Azure Pipelines.yaml is mandatory for Azure Pipelines. So this is my Azure YAML file which I had written for Django. And next we can verify that each and every file here is being cloned there, and the HTML file, the images which we have created, and the JavaScript, and every file in this project has been cloned into here. You can check the Git repository. These are the screenshots, these are the images which I had kept before here. So these are the screenshots of my project which I uploaded in my Git repository. And for Docker, we need to write the Docker file. This is the Docker code which I had written. We need to get the images of Docker. So by running this code, we will get the Docker images and we can see the output. So the project is finally completed, and this is the output which we get.